time for a young man who has the music world at his feet.
He's the self-confessed happy guy making sad songs.
I'm still holding on. I'm still
And how Benson Boone came to be one of the world's hottest new singer-songwriters is quite extraordinary. An American Idol audition saw him wow the judges
I guess my heart never learns.
and impress a gobsmacked Katy Perry.
They're gonna swoon over Benson Boone.
Okay.
I see American Idol and I see you. And I see you winning American Idol if you want to.
But Idol fame wasn't what Benson wanted, instead forging his own path, producing a collection of songs that see the now 20-year-old doing pop his own way.
Open up my heart for you. Baby, I got room for two.
Taking his show on the road and giving new fans a chance to see what all the fuss is about. And to see his abs too.
Before I turn your heart into a ghost town, show me everything we built so I can tear it all down.
Please welcome Benson Boone. Oh, it's so great to have you here. And we just did our best to introduce you to Australia, but you're here. So
I'm right here.
How would you introduce yourself to the country and everyone here in the studio?
I love Australia.
No words necessary. I
People
love
are going to
it.
think that's scripted, but that is like genuinely not.
I was thinking of telling you guys before, but nah. I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
You're a man of foresight, clearly, and that perfect segue into my next question. And even watching the intro there, the choice and the foresight to walk away from Idol. How did you get to that consensus point?
Yeah. You know, American Idol, I feel like, is something like a lot of people on the show kind of dream of doing. And for me, I had just got into music and I wasn't really sure, you know, if that's the route I wanted to take in my life. So I stepped away from the show so I could like dive into it for myself and see if that's what I wanted to do kind of without the pressure. And it ended up being a very good decision for
Great
me.
decision. And you stepped away, but I'm also curious to know, like, when did you know you could sing and what was the process like to step into it, which seems like a big leap?
Yeah, so I didn't know I could sing till about 2.5 years ago, my senior year of high school.
I find that hard to believe.
How?
And I know, I do too. Like, I hit
Make it make
I
sense.
had to have hit like the jackpot puberty because like I really don't know. It was like a battle of the bands my senior year. I played piano a little bit growing up because I have 4 sisters and they take piano lessons. So like I picked it up by ear and some of my friends knew I played. And my friend asked me to play the piano for like their band. And it's just a high school band, like it's no big deal. But then our singer quit and someone else had to sing and
Jeez, you're a good replacement singer.
Yeah.
But it has also been a kind of lightning journey for you. You're here playing shows.
Yeah.
Did you even have a passport a year ago?
No. Yeah, I had to get it renewed like right before this trip again too. But yeah, it's like all of this is very just eye-opening to me.
Your
like,
head must be spinning.
It is. It's still crazy. Like I'm just literally like 10 months in.
You've got 4 sisters, did you say? Do you have any brothers?
No. And
Okay, I've got 5 sisters. It's not a competition. but,
I mean, we're not comparing, but
we're not comparing.
you know.
You had a Sydney show last night. How well behaved was Sydney?
They were great.
Yeah?
And they were so loud and so wonderful. But I mean, I'm playing Melbourne tomorrow, so
We'll see how that goes.
hopefully they
Oh,
up
there's a
the
really
notch.
good. I was going to say there's really good competition between New
Yeah.
South Wales and Victoria, so I'm sure that Melbourne fans will be able to rise to that challenge. Yeah,
I hope so.
I have to say as well, we saw some pretty sweet flips that you did outside of the American Idol. Where did the flips come from?
Okay, my dad is 49 years old and still backflips. And I get it
Wow.
from him. I always thought he was like the coolest. And so like,
Because he is the coolest.
Yeah.
he is the
still do
coolest.
it.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah. But yeah, I've been flipping since I was like 4. And it just has always been my thing.
And was that pre-planned? Like, if I get through on Idol, I'm gonna...
It was an idea I had in my head for sure. Man, I hope they say yes, because that'll be so sick.
I had to underscore this because my head's flipping. Your hit Ghost Town has nearly 200 million Spotify streams and the same as The Stars. Has it kind of sunk in yet, or is it still just this big whirlwind roller coaster?
Okay, I feel like this is gonna be like the most horrible metaphor ever, and I apologize, but like, you know when someone dies and you kind of like can't accept it for the first while, that's kind of what it's like for me. I'm still in that stage where like the songs have had a lot more success than I ever could have expected, and it just like hasn't really hit me yet still. But it's crazy like to think that many people have heard like my songs.
You're right, it's
really,
a terrible metaphor because it's a good thing.
I know.
You're hugely successful.
But then how instrumental do you think has social media like TikTok been in that meteoric rise for you?
Oh, it's been like, I mean, I feel like that's kind of how it all started. Because if it wasn't for like TikTok and social media, I probably wouldn't have even been here right now.
Naturally for you to do that, to put yourself out there?
Yeah, like for the most part, yeah. Like definitely there are some times where it's like, ugh, I gotta post again.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes I just don't have anything to do, so I'm like, I'll make a video. You know?
Well, you got so much to do while you were here. Benson's EP,
Yeah.
Walk Me Home, is out now. He's actually sold out his tour date, so congratulations on that. I'm so sorry, guys, for you at home, but you'll have to come back. And everyone
I'll
else
be back
can
soon.
come see you.
Don't you worry. I didn't write this on my stomach for nothing.
Great.
Tattoo.
Please.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, get a tattoo. Please thank Benson Boone.